Yo, I forgot to say this in the video. If you're not in the free Discord, go join it. It is linked down below. Enjoy. Yo, what is good? We're back with another recap video. I took 2 trades today. I lost on one and won on the other. This was the winner. It won't let me log into my TradeAvade account. It logged me out like an hour ago and it won't let me log back in right now. So this is the screenshot I sent in the Discord. I had an early short, but I was okay with holding in this drawdown. I'll go over the trade. I'm up about 1.1k and let's go over the trade. So what time was this? So like 11:50. So 11:50 right here. We see NQ literally just chilling at these highs, not taking the buy side. ES was pushing higher into this hourly order block that we had right here. So going down to the 15 minute, we'll go there. We created this 15-minute fair value gap, and this was turning into an internal power of 3 right here. So we have our accumulation right here. Right here is our manipulation into that 15-minute fair value gap, right? Higher time frame PD array. So let's mark that red. And I took my first entry early right here, right there, yeah, right here, because I thought we were just about to distribute down, and I was okay with holding up to here because I knew that 15-minute fair value gap was probably going to be the manipulation if we wanted to push up higher. So I was okay with that, and as soon as this manipulation happened, I added right here on that candle because I realized we probably are not going to have another retracement into a fair value gap because we're in a hurry to get to this hourly imbalance. And I took partials at the standard deviations. So I think I took one off somewhere around here, and then I took one off in -2 standard deviation at 43. I remember that fill. So actually I got filled a little worse, but that was the trade. It was just this power of 3 manipulation into a higher time frame PD array, and then our distribution down. There was no entry for me up here, right? We just went straight down. And the only other trade I saw was on the ES because I realized, oh hey, we formed equal highs with the ES from over here. Formed those equal highs. We had a 5-minute imbalance right here. Displacement higher. Come down, take internal, displacement up, running all these bearish imbalances. That's your long right here with a stop right there, targeting that buy side right there. Oh man, I'm trying to burp. But that was the only other trade I saw. This was news right here. And yeah, other than that, I did not see anything. That was pretty much it. I did come into the day bearish because we had equal lows on the NQ. We had perfect equal lows on the ES. So usually market doesn't like to have that. But as soon as we got this displacement move higher, I realized, okay, we're probably going to want to draw to these buy side levels. So this play on the 1-minute chart or 15-minute, whatever you want to call it, was just a retracement play into this hourly imbalance. So that was that trade, and the one I lost on was right here. I took a long in this imbalance right here, and I got stopped out right at this wick. So I got stopped right here at this wick. I wanted to target the 5-minute imbalance that was just formed. So if we remove all this, we had, I wanted to target this breaker. That's what I wanted. So I wanted to come sweep internal to then go lower. So I took a long right here expecting internal to be swept, but it came down, stopped me out, and then ran internal. So yeah, that was like a, what, 8-point loss or something? 12. I think I got filled a little down, like right here. So like a 12 or 11-point loss. So that was the loss. And then this one, that was one contract. This one I scaled into because scale into the winners, right? Let your losers get cut quick. But as you can see right here, we had zero retracement into an imbalance, so I just slapped a market short as like in this candle right here at 72. So I got filled right there. That was the trade. So I'm up about $1,000, and this is what I'm going to be expecting for either today or tomorrow. I'm not sure yet, but this looks like it's going to be the draw on Nasdaq. If we look at the daily, let me just clear all this so it's more clean. If we look at the daily, we did just come into this daily order block. So we could see possibly lower, but Tuesday is going to be an inside bar, it looks like, which is kind of weird for a Tuesday, but it is what it is. But we have this buy set up here that is resting at 16K as well. So I'd expect that to get swept after coming down into this hourly imbalance. I'd like to see us get a rotation up to 16,003 and then maybe continue lower, or we're just going to get that distribution higher after tapping into this weekly imbalance. So one of those two things are going to happen. We're either going to go up or down. That's what I'm saying. We're either going to go back up or we're going to go back down. But I'm more bullish than I am bearish. The only reason I came into today bearish was because of those equal lows. It just doesn't make sense that we kept those equal lows. I don't even know where they're at. Right there. That's that low and that low. And then ES just had perfect equal lows. But it is what it is. And when we opened, ES and NQ were once again not correlated. NQ was trying to rip higher. ES was just chopping around right here. And then finally, when news came out, ES got that push higher. But only trade I saw was this long right here. And that's why... Oh, some people in the Discord took shorts right here with this unicorn setup, this breaker, fair value gap right here. The reason this trade is not valid is because of ES. This trade would be valid, right? We just took a high. We just took internal. So we just took internal. We are delivering from this hourly imbalance, and we already swept this buy side level. So we swept that buy side level. We're in a 4-hour as well imbalance. We get internal swept, displacement lower with a breaker and a fair value gap, but ES's draw is higher. And as soon as we get this move on ES, you can expect NQ to catch up. So after this move happens and ES runs into that hourly order block, then we can start looking for shorts. And there was no entry given throughout here, so it was kind of like a straight up, straight down move until we got to that 15-minute imbalance right here to short into that hourly imbalance. And then you could have played a retracement off this fair value gap because we got displacement higher out of that hourly imbalance. You can expect it to reprice into these inefficiencies because that's what the market does. We rotate to imbalances and highs and lows. We didn't get quite to this high yet. I'd expect we still didn't even get there. We've just been in this range, and that's kind of whenever you wait for either the high of the range or the low of the range to get taken. So we did take the low of the range right here, and the only long I see is right here and right here, but we still haven't got to that level yet. So those are the only valid longs I would see. Like after we start doing this, there's nothing to do until we take either that high or this low. But stops would be at break even by now, and I probably, if I would have taken this, I would have got stopped out because after this move we should just continue to that high. But since we got the pullback, I would not want anything to do with that. And other than that, I don't see anything else. I was looking for longs in this BPR right there. We have that BPR. I thought that we could honestly go the whole way back up to high of day, but it didn't really give me the reaction I wanted, right? We barely displaced. We had this 1 minute fair value gap, but other than that, and this one, other than that, this is just sloppy price action now. The morning was the only clean price action that we got. And now we are just here. This is it. So this was the trade that I took today, and that loss right here which sucks because it did work out. I would have gotten out right there for 10 points. But yeah, it is what it is. I still caught that sell-off. This is just a classic manipulation move right here to distribute into that inefficiency on the 1 hour chart. Other than that, I'm out of here. Peace.